I love the Monkees. And I'm back with this random video I hope my fans enjoy. To come back from my short break, I need this. Anyway, as any Monkees fan, we remember them as upbeat, silly, and the TV show that went along with the music. That made music for everyone, but there's been a handful of times that they made some dark music. I made a top 5 list. I'm sure there are more dark songs, but these 5 songs I consider the darkest from the band. If you have any song that you think deserves to be on this list and wasn't, just let me know in the comments. The Monkees liked to monkey around, but also can make some deep music if you pay attention. Number 5, Pleasant Valley Sunday. This song I consider dark because I live in the suburbs too, and how true the song is about my lifestyle. The boredom and fakeness of the middle class, where we work so hard just for a brand new car, just to make the neighbors jealous. Even if you only use the car to drive to work. The song points out the abundance of materialism in middle class, but also the boredom and hard work that comes along with it. It's what most of us go through every day till the day we can retire, but at that point we might be too old to accomplish our actual dreams. That idea of it depresses me, even if the message isn't explicitly dark straightforwardly. But if you push back those layers, you realize how dark this song is for so many people. Number 4, Last Train to Clarksville. I'm getting goosebumps because this song is about a man getting drafted for the Vietnam War. I don't care who you are, having to fight in any war makes you feel anxious. The line that hits me the most is, "And I don't know if I'm ever coming home." It's human nature if we are forced to do something. It makes the experience that much worse. So just imagine a man being forced to leave his wife with the realization that he doesn't know if he'll ever live to come back to her. Dark song indeed. Number 3, Going Down. So the song's about a drunk man committing suicide by jumping into a river. Yeah. Mickey Dolenz playing this character sings a man that wants revenge on his girlfriend, wife by ending his life and her finding out about it. By the second verse, he regrets his decision and how he's frightened to death, but the darkest would have to be the last verse where it sounds like he's wanting to start a new life in New Orleans. The more darker theory could be is if he finally drowned it in the river, or when he made it to the ocean and drowned and never got to live the life he wanted, since he was finally realizing his life would be okay, but he never got the chance. So this story isn't really ending on a concrete ending, so I hope it's not the latter. Now for number 2, I could put this in my top 10 darkest songs I've ever heard, but I totally forgot about an even darker song I could have used for that list. Number 2 is Admiral Mike, about a man wrongly accused of something terrible I don't even want to mention, and him ending up killing himself. This happens every day with the media and innocent people getting accused. They think that their life is over and either wrongly spend a long time in prison or end their own life over it. I hate the news. It's just the way that the journalists jump on the stories before they know all the facts is the problem. And now we have journalists on YouTube doing the same thing. It scares me. Before we go to number 1, I'd like to give a quick honorable mention. If I ever get to Saginaw again.
Get to see the girl I never saw again.
This song's such a sweet heartbreak song.
If I ever get to Saginaw again, it won't be to tangle with the law again, and it won't be with someone only 17.
Yeah, I'm not touching that topic. And finally, number 1. It's strange because usually I put suicide songs higher in darkness because even though I'll never commit suicide, I struggle with the thoughts. And the last 2 songs were about suicide. This means my number 1 is darker than something I consider one of the darkest song topics. What's darker than suicide? How about questioning the integrity of America in the 60s? Mommy and Daddy.
Ask your mommy and daddy.
This is an unreleased version, so you know it's controversial. Mickey Dolenz sings about a kid asking his parents about the Native Americans and why they only live in uncomfortable places. He then questions who shot JFK, which was a big question back then. Mickey questions medications, the military, and finally the kid says that would his mom and dad rather have him die instead of the soldiers? At the end, he tells them they're living a lie. What makes this the darkest is the fact Mickey Dolenz is singing this as a child. Even listening to the edited version as a kid, I always got this uneasy feeling from not only the topic, but how eerie it is to have a grown man singing like a little kid about this dark topic. I could tell you this now as an adult, but as a kid, I couldn't put it to words. And that's my list. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. I hope you enjoyed, and again, if you have another dark Monkees song, leave it in the comments. I have a feeling this isn't going to get any views, but honestly, I've given up being this YouTube sensation, so fair enough. It was fun, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.